Okay, so we're gonna get started now. So welcome to Planet Marketing, the best place on the planet. What this what this is about in a nutshell is give you guys the opportunity to be travel business owners and help everybody else you come in contact with to be travel business owners. So with that being said, let's dive straight in. So I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you guys will take time in your busy schedules to come out here. I know Tishon, just had a busy day and Cass has put other things to do. So I'm gonna try and keep it brief as much as I can. So, Planet Marketing, the best place on the planet. So, imagine financial freedom. What does financial freedom mean to you? Imagine money was no option. What would you buy? What would you do with financial freedom? How about personal freedom? If you had all the time to do what you wanted, what would you do? For me, it would sleep. Now, it's a privilege to wake up when you want to wake up and go to sleep when you want to go to sleep rather than be woken up by an alarm. Because me personally, I wake up 6 o'clock every morning, not because I have to, but just because I want to get ahead of the day to get what I want to do done. And my latest is actually on Sunday where I wake up at 8 o'clock just because I want to keep my mindset and my body in that clock from 6. So having 2 hours for me, it's what I need to keep me ticking over. But I have that because I've got so much things to do during the day. So me having that personal freedom now without having an alarm clock is phenomenal, and that's what I'm working towards with Planet Marketing. Now imagine time freedom. Now, if you have children, if you have family and friends that you want to spend time with, or just going to the cinemas and just doing the things they really wanted to do, whether it's playing basketball, whether it's athletics, whether it's just climbing the mountains, or whether it's just going for a walk. You have nothing to stop you. Time is no issue. So with that being said, you can design your ideal life of Planet Marketing. We show you how to take control of your future through the power of entrepreneurship, the travel industry, and e-commerce. We teach you how to discover how to earn for a home-based business, travel more, the travel secrets of the professionals, save more what people are doing anyway, and experience more. I've been very privileged to travel up to 10 times with this phenomenal program with IntelliTravel, which we're going to come up to very shortly. But this is the man of the hour. This is the person who put everything together. This is Mr. Donald Bradley, the founder of Plannet Marketing. He's a highly decorated seven-figure earner with over 20 years in sales and marketing distribution. As I said before, I'm seeing him on numerous occasions. We actually did a training last year in Portugal where I spent in the, what's it called again, the Ritz Hotel. It's actually £300 a night. But we actually stayed there for 4 days for £300, which is £75, which is phenomenal. So with that being said, we are a newly launched company. We are an online business provider. We supply an opportunity to earn income from home as well as online. Now, they are based in Atlanta, Georgia. We have solid company leadership. As we know, every company rises and falls on leadership. As we can't speak for much of BHS, as you know, we all know what happened there. And Woolworths, as we know, if they move for the trends, Blockbusters move for the trends, they will still have a presence online, just like Woolworths. So that all comes for leadership. So let's take a look at our leadership with Planet Marketing. This is Mr. Andy Colvin, the president and CEO. He has decades of management experience, managing billion-dollar companies, and he also has international experience. We are actually operating in about 30 countries right now, and we expanded fastly into other countries. We will soon be in Canada and Mexico, and we are fast approaching other countries in Europe and in Africa. Now, this is Leanne Truckler. Now, she manages our support team. So when people have any issues with Planet Marketing, not so much their commissions, but sometimes with the website or when people actually join the organization to partner with them, sometimes it goes wrong. When you buy things or we sign up to something or you have a large corporation, you want to know when you ring them, it's not an 0800 number. This is actually 0203 number. The email support is phenomenal. And corporate leadership is the best that it should be. They are professional, courteous, very compliant, and the travel industry is very complex. And this is why we have the best of the best. And we recognize and respect every rep in the field. Now, this is Mr. James Ferrara. He's the IntelliTravel co-founder and president. Now, with IntelliTravel actually look after our travel side. So we have an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. Planet Marketing actually sell IntelliTravel, and IntelliTravel deal with the travel. No, so no, they are leading innovators for over 25 years in the home-based industry in Delray Beach, Florida. They have accreditation and certification from CLIA to ITA, and they have an A+ BB rating, which means it's the Better Business Bureau. So when it comes to customer service, they have the best of the best, and they have a higher rating than Expedia. So with that being said, now become a travel agent today and realize the earning power of the largest industry on the planet. Everybody travels, and how about you be the person to book group cruises? Who do you know that's getting married? I actually know 2 people that just got married, literally day after day, and many people actually travel for sports. I know for athletics, there's warm weather training, football leagues and football tournaments in Spain. So as you know, many people go to church and other religious things. How about you being that person that can book their trips for them with infinity possibilities? Now, as we said before, it's one of the biggest industry in the world. It's worth 5 trillion. It's projected to be 9 trillion within the next 10 years. Number one research rate between the hours of 8 to 6. Where are we? We're at work. Baby boomers, they're always retiring. What do they want to do? They want to travel. They want to cruise. And that this is an actually known fact that many people that retire, especially the elderly, they actually retire on cruise ships if they have the money, because they know they're going to get fed 3 meals a day, which is all inclusive. So much to do on the cruise ships, whether it's swim pools, whether it's zip line, whether it's indoor climbing frame, there's so much to do. And this is for the younger generations. And so many people that like to study, they actually spend their loan money traveling the world, whether it's Thailand, whether it's America, whether it's spring break in Cancun. They're spending their loan money to travel the world, and they can't even buy their books. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. I was one of those people when I was at uni. I can have to go to a sports tour, which we could say previously, which is a basketball tournament. I can have to go to that basketball tournament and not do my coursework, or I could do my coursework on the coach or the plane. I was like, forget that coursework. I've got next year to do it, and that's what I did with my loan money. I went traveling. So with that being said, get paid what people are doing anyway, and everybody is traveling or wants to travel. So it just makes sense, right? You can get paid 70 to 80% of commissions paid to the ITA. We are partnered with major vendors around the world, such as Thomas Cook, Keone, Royal Caribbean. There's no third-party intermediaries, meaning that when you book a book cruise for your church group or your athletics group or friends and family or your clientele, you can book directly with that supplier and vendor. And if it's been booked, you can actually reserve that booking for your book of 10 to 12 so they can be together. And this is the credentials you would have as a travel agent. As I said before, they have the best in customer support and service. You get your own personalized website and email marketing program, meaning that every person who comes on your website, you will actually get their emails, so you can actually keep tabs on them. And also there's a program whereas because you've got their email, whenever they go on anybody's website, because we are fastly approaching across the UK, you can't actually book from nobody else, because it's actually they have your email address and it go directly straight to you, which is quite phenomenal actually. And because IntelliTravel are such a strong brand, they will give you sales tools, business cards, t-shirts, mugs, cups, anything you can think of physically to advertise and to brand yourself with them and without them as well. So with that being said, how much can you actually earn within the travel industry? So who do you know that's a frequent business traveler? 3 nights a month, from booking from your hotel, your portal, you can get £117. Who do you know likes to play golf in the St Andrews? 4 people. You can earn yourself a commission of £213. Like we said before, the honeymoon, the wedding industry is a very big industry. All-inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with butler service. Once you book that for that happy couple, you're going to receive a £435 commission. They're on the honeymoon. You're receiving £435. Who's going to be more happier? I don't know, me or them. Either way, everyone's a winner. Group cruises, 5-day group cruise. Family Union booked 20 cabins for Mediterranean cruise, which is based around Europe for 5 days. Now, for 20 people, you're going to receive £1,736 for that one transaction. That's powerful. do 4 of those a week, no, 4 of those a month, sorry, you're close to earning 6 figures. We actually do have 6 figures earners in this company right now, but we're going to show you that in the second half of this here. So take a quick look at this here. Do you recognize any of those brands? I've been privileged, to go to the Radisson Hotel for meetings, and I stayed in the Marriott Hotel. I've flown Ryanair. I've been in Hilton. I've actually stayed in Hilton. So these are brands that you are familiar with, and that we're going to partner with. So these are brands that that everyone can relate to. So have fun learning and earning. Now, one of my philosophies: the more you learn, the more you earn. And this is so true. So whilst becoming better educated in the travel industry, you can actually acquire vendor certifications. Like I said before, you can be a specialist in weddings. You can actually specialize in, whether it's the Caribbean, whether it's Asia. You can specialize in 18 to 30-year-olds. It's always best to be a professional at something, because the wedding industry is so huge. What this means is you actually better position yourself to better sell travel as a professional. When someone comes to you, okay, listen, look, I have a group of about 10 to 15 athletes. Where is the best place for us to train? We're close to a track, near a hotel that has good restaurants. It's not too fatty, quite reasonably priced. Where can I stay? You could be that professional because you're in the industry, and we give you the trainings. As in IntelliTravel will give you those trainings and credentials for you to do that. Now, this is one of our trips next year in the Bahama cruise. £218 ocean view, £249 balcony cruise for 2 days in the Bahamas. Now, a cruise ship like this here, this will cost you between £600 and £700 just for 2 days, because there's so much on it. But as an insider with IntelliTravel, you would get this for £218. Now, let me put this disclaimer out there. That's just for the ship, not for the flights. Obviously, Bahamas is about 400 or 500 for flights, plus this on top for that there, which is phenomenal. Now, us at IntelliTravel, what we do is for best travel price assurance. You can be assured if you find the same price like for like, so if you find the hotel and flight somewhere else and IntelliTravel can't match it, what they would do is they would give you 110% back off the difference. So if you find a flight and hotel to Barbados for £600 and you booked with IntelliTravel for £700, what we would do is IntelliTravel will credit your account £100 plus £10 on top, because the difference was £110. So you get £110 in credit for your next trip. And if you're not happy with this product and with the travel agency program, you would get a no questions asked 100% money back guarantee, which means once you've started your investment and you're not happy with it, you can get your money back within 30 days. Now, this one has many credentials, but let me just go through it briefly. This is a risk-free profit assurance. So over a year's period, you can get your money back once you've done some basic criteria, which is basically done the basic training, booked a cruise, booked some flights, and done the up and going training what IntelliTravel provide. Now, that being said, that's the travel agency program. To get started and make a decision, £142. Oh, that's the other part. £142 one-off investment for the travel agency program, and £32 a month to keep your business running, or £158 for the Plannet marketing side, which you're going to go through briefly. That gives you the credentials in order to actually share this product and earn weekly and monthly income. And that's a one-off investment for £158 and a monthly investment of £48. Now, what I like about this company with Plannet Marketing is, imagine McDonald's. Imagine you had the choice. You got 3 choices with McDonald's. You can either buy and sell the burgers, you can either sell the stores, or you can do both. Now, here at Plannet Marketing, we actually do both. Now, you have the credentials as a travel agent and be a travel business owner, and you can have the chance to help somebody else become a travel business owner, and you can get income from doing that. So this is Mr. Warren Buffett, one of the 5 richest people in the world. He says, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Now, me personally, one of my philosophies is you must always have more than one stream of income. And I've always done that since I've been working since the age of 17, and I'm now 29, 30 next year. So for my whole 12 years, I've always had more than one stream of income. Now, it hasn't always been with this company here because, as I said, they're very new, and I've been with them just over 18 months. But me, myself personally, since I've been with this company here, Plannet Marketing and Intended Travel, I've been able, like I said before at the beginning, to travel 10 times because I have an additional stream of income. So I have my other job, where I work, during the day, as long as my coach and other bits and pieces, as well as this. So I understand the importance of multiple streams of income. So now, with Plannet Marketing, what we do is these are the three main ways that we can get income. Now, like we said before, Plannet Marketing sell in teletravel. So myself, as a Plannet Marketing rep, every time I partner with someone and introduce them to the travel agency program, I will receive £40. So let's say, for example, I have Tishon on the call, and if I introduce Tishon and he decides to partner with me, he has his travel agency program. He will have his travel agency program, and I will receive £40. Now, the great thing about this is you can introduce this to as many people as possible, and those £40 will keep on coming, keep on coming, keep on coming. You are not capped. But the next powerful thing to a direct sale is a 50% check match. Now, when Tishon shares this with Kaz, Tishon's going to receive £40 because he shared the travel agency program. And because I introduced Tishon, I will receive £20 because that's a 50% check match. Now, if Tishon introduces 10 people in a week, he's going to receive £400. And because I introduced him, I'm going to receive £200. And that's every Thursday without fail on the dot. Sometimes we get paid on Wednesday. Now, earn an additional income as you get promoted. So we're going to speak about this on the next slide because it's much more easy to understand. So, just like with any job or any corporate job, there are levels. You have the cashier. Let's say retail. You're going to have the cashier. Then you're going to have the cashier supervisor. Then you're going to have the manager. Then you're going to have the assistant manager. Then you're going to have the store manager. This is what we have also. So once you've introduced and partnered with 3 people that have actually purchased the travel agency program, you become a bronze builder. 6 people, you become a silver builder. 9 people, you become a gold builder. And me, right now, I'm a gold builder with Plannet Marketing, which means I've partnered with 9 plus more people. I've partnered with 9 people plus in order to have this here. And this is where your income jumps. So you will receive £8 for every person who joins your organization, whether you know them or not. So as a gold builder, when I introduce to Sean, I'm going to get £40 direct sale, as well as £8 bonus, £48. When Sean introduces Kaz, I'm going to get £20 for the 50% match, as well as the £8 on top. Now, when Kaz introduces his friend, Kaz is going to get the £40, and I'm going to get the £8 because I'm a gold builder at that. Now, this is also another powerful thing as well. It's just that 10% of travel booked. Now, when I heard this, I was like, wow, this is a game changer. Now, imagine you introduce and partner with 10 people that have the travel agency program, and they are making £1,000 a month in travel commissions. Now, you're going to get 10% of those travel commissions, which is £100. Now, imagine £100 times 10, which is £1,000. 10% of 10 people's efforts is 100% effort of your own. This means as a gold builder, when they book travel, you're going to be receiving income for those people enjoying themselves on the cruise or the beaches of the world. You don't even know who the holiday was, or you know that you got paid commissions for something you're unaware of. Now, you also get paid 10% on the matrix, which I'm going to explain on the next slide. Now, this is residual income. So if you don't know what residual income is, basically residual income is basically Michael Jackson money, which means he made Billie Jean 25 years ago, but every time Billie Jean gets played, he gets paid. It's the same thing we have in Planet Marketing here. Once you've done it once, you're always going to get paid. So once you partner with someone and they remain active as an active travel business owner, you're going to get paid every month income on top of the direct sales, 50% check match, 10% make 10% travel earnings when they book travel, and 10% matrix commissions here. So the team building matrix is 3 levels wide, 9 levels down. So the first line, you get paid at £9. So let me just start from the beginning, sorry. Payout, you get paid £3 on each level. The middle level is how many people you can have. And the third one is how much you get paid out. So your first line is 3 people, you get paid £9. Now, the great thing about the team build matrix bonuses, you can get paid up and down. So myself, if I have 3 people, now the 4th person will go into level 2. Now, each person can have 3 people. So my first person will have, they may have 0 people, but my 4th person is going to go under them. So they're going to have 1 person, but they're on my second line, and it goes 4, 5, 6. And then the next 3 people, 7, 8, 9, the second person, 10, 11, 12, my 3rd person. So just have vision. So imagine you're a gold builder and you have 9 people. Now, if those 9 people introduce 9 people, you're going to have 81 people in your organization, which means you're going to get paid £360 every month on top of your direct sales, 50% check match, team builders bonus, and their commissions also, right? Which is powerful. Now, this is residual income. The other one was weekly. This is residual. Now, imagine if it took you 10 years to earn 10%. Imagine if it took you 10 years to earn 10% of £88,569. 10 years. Now, I've been at my job, as you know, Tishon. We just came through, we met the track, we spoke briefly. I've been there for 10 years. Now, they're not paying me residual income. Imagine you've done this program for 10 years and you just made £8,569 every month. Residual income on top of the other streams of income, which means you have about 1,900 people in your organization. This will grow with or without you. Now, when I saw this, I was like, wow, I was actually blown away. Now, there's another level. Now, the next level is director program. Hit it, you get it. Now, this program here, this is where I'm fastly working towards, which is the director program. Now, I didn't mention on the previous slide, I mentioned bronze, silver, and gold. But when you hit bronze, silver, and gold, you actually get pins to signify that, you know, you've got those ranks of bronze, silver, gold. Now, as a director, not only will you get £400 bonus for having an active 100 ITAs, but you also get a custom-made jacket, a tailor-made, jacket that's tailored to you. Now, that jacket is tailored for you. So once you get to hit certain numbers, you get your measurements, bang, it will get delivered for you. And then that's when you have the 1-star pin as you go up. Now, as I said before, you get £400 team bonus. Now, this is on top of the residual income, on top of the weekly income, the direct sales, 50% check match, team bonus, gold builder bonus, 10% matrix, 10% travel commissions, and this on top. 2-star, 300 ITAs, you have an £800, and it goes on and on and on and on. Currently, at the moment in the USA, we have a 5-star. Now, as a 5-star, they get monthly, their whole monthly earnings, on average, about $60,000, which in the UK is about £48,000. Currently, at the moment, we have about 4 1-stars, we have 1 2-star, and we have 1 3-star. Now, when you're a 3-star, that is when you're a 6-figure earner, clearing between £8,000 to £10,000 a month. And I'm in direct contact, and I speak with him on a regular basis with our 3-star, our 6-figure earner, Mr. David DaCosta. So that's our directors program, paid out monthly also. Now, the thing I love about this company is, it's just that when you become a director in this company, your income is actually willable. So if you have children, you have a partner, you have loved ones that you want to leave your income to, so they can have the same lifestyle that when you is here, they can still sustain and move on. Here at Plannet Marketing, we do that once you're a director. So you can feel secure knowing that in the event of your death, your Plannet Marketing business will outlast you. Now, when I saw that, that is absolutely incredible, because we know with our jobs, if I was to leave my job now, I can't say, listen, look, here I'm saying, yeah, can my brother work here instead of me because I've moved on? They're gonna look at me weird and be like, who's he? And that's a great thing with this here. We can actually pass this on to our loved ones. Now, like I said before, like with the previous slide about the stars and the jacket, once you hit certain ranks and you get certain earnings, you're going to receive rings. Now, when you're a sapphire ring earner, earning 77,000, which we have at the moment, you get a sapphire ring. Ruby ring earner clearing 193,000, which is $250,000. Diamond ring earner 386,000, and US dollars, that's $500,000. And that's when you like 5-star, you actually get a Rolex watch. And then double diamond is when you're clearing £1 million a year. So yeah, it's pretty phenomenal getting those rings. And I'm actually working towards the sapphire ring, but first I've got to get that director, and then I can start moving up the rank for those rings. This is why I've actually got a ring now, because I've actually visualized myself wearing one of those sapphire rings. Now, this is a turnkey business. You're going to get support. You're going to have a website to track your business on the mobile app. You're going to have 2 websites, one for your Plannet Marketing one for your IntelliTravel. So basically your Plannet Marketing tracks down how many people you've partnered with and shared this with. Your IntelliTravel is the training manual and the credentials that you have. And then the number 2 is training on demand. Webinars like here, we have actually physical events. Now we have webinars, we have conference calls with the leaders. I just came off a Sunday conference call with IntelliTravel corporate staff, and number 3 income earners in Plannet Marketing. And like I said before, online events. And we also have a convention in 2018 in Baltimore with Donna Bradley is. So make a decision. You might be person number 3, no thank you. You might be person number 2, have questions. Or you might be person number 1, like myself, who is ready to go. So now with that being said, start your journey of success. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. So that's the presentation finished. Let me unmute everyone. Okay, so now it's unmuted. So that's the presentation done. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, because after we've done, you know what? Before the questions, because you guys are muted, I'm actually going to show you my back office. So I'm going to show you the Plannet Marketing office, and I'm also going to show you the IntelliTravel one. So bear with me a moment. I've got really slow internet, so you can see what it is that you get. Just so the thing proper. So right now I'm actually logging into the Plannet Marketing website. So this is the back office. So just so you can understand a little bit how the what the back office is, like the matrix trees, like I was explaining. Okay, let's see here. We'll try again. Oh, the guy's already in.
So how easy is this to work around like a full-time job?
Well, as I said, I also work full time as well. So for me, it's all about time commitment. When you actually get started, we have like a getting started plan where we show you like a system where you can actually work around it. So at the moment, like I just done a webinar. So if you was at work, for example, now, and there's a webinar on, I'll just do the webinar, and then if they was interested, I will sign them underneath you because because you would be in my organization anyway. So you get the £40, and I'll just get the £20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let me just show you the matrix quickly, and yeah, this is also international as well. Like I said before, we're in over 30 plus countries. I think we are. I'm very fortunate. I've got a team in the USA and also a team in the Caribbean. So I've got a team in Trinidad and New York. So and that's from working online. So for me, just working online, building relationships, I've been able to have organization in a different country.
I was actually born in Trinidad, you know.
Are you born in Trinidad, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, nice. As I said, I've got a business partner in Trinidad, and I'm with my business partner. What she does is anybody that's in Trinidad, she would work with them, even if they're not in an organization. So as you can see here, this is the matrix tree. So this is me at the top, and here's my first line, like I explained before.
It ain't even changed still.
Yeah, see the first line's there. So I filled up my first line, and I've actually filled up my second line. So basically what happens is that some people have spillover. So I've actually filled up some of their lines. So if I go to my art now.
I'm not actually seeing anything, you know.
Yeah,
Are you not seeing anything?
No, I'm just seeing the Plannet thing.
What about now?
No, it's still on that Planet Marketing homepage.
Did you see the presentation?
Yeah, I saw the whole presentation, but now it's just on the home screen, the starting screen of the presentation.
Okay. Oh, okay. What about now? You see now?
Nah. It's just gone
Okay,
on.
my screen now. Okay, let me see if I can share it now. Let me see if I can share it again. Share screen. What about now?
Yeah.
So can you see the matrix tree?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll go back to the beginning so you can see. So like I was saying before, on the matrix, this is me at the top. My first line, these are my first three people. So I've actually filled up my first line. Now, if you can look at the bottom, I've actually filled up my second line. Now, what happens is people get spillover. So my aunt, for example, my aunt's no longer in the business now because my aunt wasn't for her. And as you can see here, I filled up her first three lines there. So if my aunt was still active, as she had a couple people, my aunt would actually receive a bit of money or a bit of residual income for my efforts. As you can see, they're active, and this person here, I also have someone active. Now when I click into that person, so now I'm looking a bit deeper into the organization now. As you can see, they have two people. So it's all about spillover. So my aunt's had spillover. So yeah, that's that basics of the Planet Marketing one. And also, there's also like getting started training as well that I'll go through with you anyway. But everything's in the back office to help you get started and all information and how to run your business. So getting started, for example, videos, everything is set up already. Everything's set up. So here, that videos there. The 4 steps to great start. There. All the videos, all the information you need.
Okay, so the initial investment is what, £142 you were saying, yeah?
So the startup investment is £158.
£158 for
Yeah,
starting.
and then monthly investment is £48. So that's to keep the travel side running and the Plannet marketing side. So what I just showed you there was the Plannet marketing side. So what I'm going to show you now is the travel agency side. Yeah, so I can see here, I've actually got my picture there so people know it's me. And my brand is H&H. So my brand is called Hit New Heights. That's my brand overall. So anything I do, I call it Hit New Heights. So I've got H&H Travel to Success, as you saw there. I have H&H Travel Agency because I also had like another company doing bouncy castles. But one of the reasons why I actually stopped the bouncy castle, because for me it was a bit strenuous. You know, it was long hours, and for me, I didn't really want that long hours at the weekend. So I could sometimes still go to work and go coaching, do a book in the morning, go work, spend some time with family, collect it, then I have to roll it up, go to the storage place, roll it up, put it in there, and it's all 12 or 1 o'clock. And I'm like, I've got to do this again in the morning. So for me, I thought, let me just pack it in. I could have got other people to do it, but then it's trusting them, and then, are they going to do this and they're going to do that. So for me, this right here, this works perfect because it's 24/7. I could do it around the clock. I could do it in the morning. I could do it in the afternoon. I could do it during my lunch break. Like even when I was at work, I still send the messages during work, on my lunch break. For me, it worked very well. And for many other people as well.
Okay. Listen, bro, I've really got to shoot,
Oh, you have to go, yeah?
Yeah, I've got to shoot now because I've got to clear up some stuff. I'm back up 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Anyway,
Okay.
Work finishing off the last week of my course now. But
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'll definitely message you on Facebook later in the week because I've still got you on Facebook anyway. So I'll message you on Facebook later in the week, and I'm definitely probably like I'm quite interested in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something I'd like to take further. 100%.
Yeah, well, what we can do is we can schedule like a free call so I can get one of my other business partners or one of my mentors. So just for the extra clarity. But this here was just to show you the information. That's what it was. I don't if you're ready to sign it now, that's great. But that's not my intention. My intention is to give people at least 2 to 6 exposures before they're making an informed decision. So what I can do is if you have any questions that need answering, hit me up a message. Give me a phone number, and then I'll organize a call with one of my business partners. Yeah, he's a bit more experienced.
Not going to stand straight up. Yeah, I'm going to think things through. I'm going to look into the website and that a little bit more, and then definitely I'm going to come back to you.
Definitely, man. Well, as I said, because you have to go now, I was literally going to take you inside my website now so you can see the background, because you can never fully understand it until you're on the inside. And this is what's going to show you now, the inside. Hold on, let me show you quickly. So just can you see you can see the education we get with the partners, and I'll tell each other quickly if I can. Yeah, it's not going to take too much of your time, so. I just want to show you that that you'd actually get, rather than me just saying it, I'd rather show you as well, because obviously I've got the program. So this is like the first part here. Booking travel there, the booking portal. So the booking portal is just like any other booking portal. You just type in the destination, the dates, that'll come up. Here's the education. As you can see, all the training, Club Med, well-known partner in Mexico and around South America. You've got Mexico there, training in the back office, where to travel, package holidays, clear. As you can see here, be a destination specialist, training manual.
Nice one.
Yeah, so these are all the courses here that you can do. So as you can see, there being specialists in Marriott. As you can see, these are all humans, and as you can see, there's education. We just had an event last weekend where Royal Caribbean came down, owners of Royal Caribbean division of UK came down, Clear Europe, Keone, 4-star, 5-star luxury executives came down. So, I'm not just saying, we're moving and partnering with the big boys and the big brands. But yeah, Kaz, I'll let you go because I know you got to work tomorrow, so I don't want to keep you up.